haul for you. Last night I finished the tandem read. I've been watching Bridgerton recently. My coffee is Tom Lake. Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today I'm going book shopping, so I thought I'm gonna bring you guys along with me because I love a good book shopping video, and this was actually the first video I ever filmed on my channel, and I definitely don't film enough bookshop with me vlogs. So today we're going book shopping in York. I'm hoping to find a few good books. I'm in the mood to buy some books. I really want to read more literary fiction and some more modern classics, so I kind of want to keep an eye out for some of those. I also really want to read more fantasy, so if I see some fantasy books then that might be the vibe also. Actually also going to be doing the Bill's bottomless pancakes, which this is basically just a repeat of my first ever video. If you have watched my first ever video, then you know that I went to York, I did book shopping, and we did bottomless pancakes, and we're doing that exact plan today. We just was really in the mood for the bottomless pancakes. Like, they're just really good. It is like lunchtime right now, so I'm all ready. We're gonna go. I want to hit up Waterstones, The Works, maybe some like small independent bookstores, and also I do really want to keep an eye out in Zara for the polka dot clothes because, oh my god, I am obsessed with polka dots right now. I tried to do my own nails and you can tell that I attempted to do them because, guys, I'm embarrassed about these nails. They're not cute. I'm aware that they're not cute, but until I can get booked in for my nails being done professionally, I'm rocking about with these bad boys. So yeah, we have got that. But I am aware that Zara do a white with black polka dot set. So there's like a jacket, I don't know if it's like a zip up or whatever, and then there's also, I think, matching shorts or matching skirt. I don't know if I will get the full set, but I really want the jacket. So I feel like that jacket with some black jeans and like a black headband in the autumn time is going to be such a cute outfit. So I really want to keep an eye out for that, but honestly I feel like it will be sold out. This morning I did Pilates with my friend. It was so good. Someone is honking their horn out there. It's the ice cream man. So we did Pilates. It was definitely a spicy Pilates sequence. It was more lower body focused, which I feel like is always so much harder for some reason for me, so I'm definitely feeling a little bit sore right now. This is the outfit of the day. We have got these black linen trousers on from Marks and Spencer's, I believe. Let me check. The tag is being cut out, but I do think that these are from Marks and Spencer's. This top is from Sisters and Seekers. It is just a halter neck top. It's a really good quality one though. It's definitely like a thick material, which we love. And then I have this shawl on from Shein. So this is the fit, just gone super comfy and simple because I thought if I'm eating a lot then I don't want to be in jeans. Like, I just can't do that. So hence the comfy vibes. I am going today with my boyfriend. Hopefully we'll be able to eat 2 rounds of the pancakes, because last time we was like, I'm gonna eat 5 plates of pancakes, and then we both had 1. So yeah, they're quite thick pancakes though, so it's kind of hard to eat a lot of them, but I'm gonna give it a good go today. This is the makeup. I've also curled my hair, which I've not done in so long. This is like such a, I'm going all out today for the book shopping, what can I say? This is the makeup. We've just gone super simple but cute. If I could say one book that I definitely want to buy today, if I see it, it's Madonna in a Fur Coat, which is a Turkish translated modern classic. And I've just seen so many good reviews lately on TikTok about that book, and I really want to get into modern classics. So I think I'm going to start with that one, and hopefully I can find it today because I need to get my hands on that book. I feel like I need to talk about this as well because last night I finished the tandem read. Stop. I finished the tandem read, and bear in mind I started this in I want to say like the beginning of July I started this, and it's now midway through August and we finally finished it. I did take a big break in the middle of that because I wanted to read some other books. It was getting quite intense and it's quite a long process to read this book. We've got Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. Basically, if you're new to Throne of Glass, these are the 6th and 7th books in the series, and people tend to read them alongside each other. Basically, you'll maybe read like 5 chapters from Empire of Storms and then 2 chapters from Tower of Dawn, and then back to this one, and the timelines overlap because they're set in different parts of the world that we're in. So I finished these last night. 5 stars, 5-star experience. I genuinely just loved it so much. It was just a time. It was a time and I was here for it. There was definitely times last night though where I was in specifically the end of Empire of Storms and I was genuinely on the edge of my seat. I was like, like what, how are we gonna get out of this pickle? I don't know. I need to get Tower of Dawn, maybe, no, not Tower of Dawn, Kingdom of Ash. I need to get that one today. If I see that, I potentially might pick it up because I really want to read that soon. I don't want to take too big of a break in between this and Kingdom of Ash because I might forget key elements, and you know what I mean. So these 2 books need to go in this section with the rest of my series. And there they are. I've just got 1 book left and I've literally finished the Throne of Glass series. I can't believe it. But I definitely am on my Sarah J Maas like kick right now because ACOTAR 6 was announced and I really want to have read Crescent City before that comes out because apparently they interlink. So I've got Kingdom of Ash and then Crescent City and then I'm up to date. So maybe I'll also look for Crescent City today. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a little bit crazy with my to buy list today. But I'm going to wait for my boyfriend to pick me up and then let's go book shopping. I thought that before we set off it would be fun to do a prediction of how many books I will buy today. So I'm predicting right now that I'm going to buy 4 books today. 4. Let's see if it's more or less. Hopefully it's not too much more than that. I just got back. It is 8 o'clock. How is it that late and I've just got back? But I have a haul for you, so let's go through everything that I bought today. The one non-clothing item that I got was a pyjama set from Primark, and I got it because it is giving me major Brandy Melville vibes, but for like a fraction of the price. So it is this gorgeous vest and then the matching shorts. Like, does this not just scream Brandy Melville? And it's got little hearts on it, and I just feel like that is gonna look so cute. I'm gonna put it on immediately tonight. This was £9 for the set, and I was gonna buy a Brandy Melville set anyway, so stunning. And then from Waterstones I got 3 books, so I didn't get 4. I didn't get the goal, not the goal, but I didn't get the prediction that I said I was gonna get. I got 3. I ended up just not being able to see another book that I was like really gravitating towards, so I ended up just getting 3. But the 3 that I did get, I'm so excited about, and I definitely went with these books in mind. Starting off, I got 11/22/63 by Stephen King. This is one of the gorgeous books with the spine. I just feel like I love the spines. I really want like a shelf of all these different coloured spines on it. This is a book that I've genuinely seen talked about everywhere at the moment, and I feel like people are raving about it, and they're rating it 6 stars, 5 stars, just really highly rating this book, and even saying it's like a god tier Stephen King book, and I just need to get in on that. I need to know what the hype is about. It's a book about time travel. I think we're following a guy who... Okay, so we've got, on November 22nd, 1963, 3 shots rang out in Dallas, President Kennedy died, and the world changed, unless in 2011, Jake Epping, an English teacher from Lisbon Falls, Maine, sets out on an insane and insanely impossible mission to prevent the Kennedy assassination. Leaving behind a world of computers and mobile phones, he goes back to a time of big American cars and diners, of Lindy hopping, the sound of Elvis and the taste of root beer. In this haunting world, Jake falls in love with Sadie, a beautiful high school librarian, and as the ominous day of 11/22/63 approaches, he encounters a troubled loner named Lee Harvey Oswald. So it's a book about time travel, which I feel like is going to be really interesting. It says literary suspense, and yeah, I'm really excited to give this one a go. The next book, I went with this one in mind. I really wanted to leave with this book. I've seen it on TikTok at the moment, and I really trust the people that have recommended it. This is Madonna in a Fur Coat by Sabahattin Ali. I'm really sorry if I've mispronounced that name. This is a Turkish translated modern classic, or just classic, I'm not too sure. And this is a book that is about a guy in the 1920s who I think is just yearning after this famous woman, I believe. It's nice and short. I genuinely thought this was going to be a lot thicker than it is. I feel like I could sit and read this in a day. Maybe. There's a magical novel about a Turkish man who falls in love with an artist in 1920s Berlin. I think from what I've seen of this book online, it's kind of like a guy who is a little bit miserable, and he goes and sits in an art gallery and then gets really obsessed with this painting. Could be so wrong there, but I think that's part of the premise, maybe. The cover is also just so cool. I really love that cover. That is gonna look amazing on my shelf. And the last book I picked up, again, really wanted this book. Keep seeing it being recommended, and I am obsessed with reading and learning about history and historical time periods, specifically the 60s and 70s, which I believe this is set in. So this is Slow Days, Fast Company by Eve Babbitt, and I think this is a collection of essays about her life in the 70s. From what I can gather, Eve Babbitt is quite a famous figure from that time. She was maybe like an it girl of that time. I don't really know what she did, if she was like an actress, a writer, just like a famous figure. I don't really know, but this is a collection of stories and essays from her life and that time. So I think that's going to be really interesting, because personally I love that time frame. I love any book set in that time frame. So to now read true essays from someone's life living within that time frame, how many times can I say that? Who knows? That is going to be really interesting for me. Again, it's so short. I genuinely did not expect these books to be that short, but Hey, I can sit and read them in a sitting, so that is stunning. I'll sort of like summarise the blurb. It says, no one burned hotter than Eve Babbitt. Seems like she was gorgeous and everyone loved her throughout the 60s and 70s. Slow Days Fast Company is a full-fledged and full-bodied evocation of a bygone Southern California that far exceeds its mash note premise. In 10 sun-baked Santa Ana wind-swept sketches, Babbitt recreates a Los Angeles of movie stars distraught of their success, socialites on 3-day drug binges, holed up in the Chateau Marmont, soap opera actors worried that tomorrow's script will kill them off, Italian femme fatales, even more fatal than Babbitt's. In the end, it doesn't matter if Babbitt ever gets the guy, she seduces us. I would also like to pick up some Joan Didion, but they didn't have any in the Waterstones, so, or that I wanted to read right now. I was looking for Slouching Towards Bethlehem, but they didn't have it, so I didn't end up picking any Joan Didion up this time. So yeah, I had such a fun day. We ate some good pancakes, we strolled around, and I just really loved being in Waterstones. There are so many fun books in there right now. I'm thinking of doing a video where I just go in and pick like 3 books based solely off of their cover, not knowing anything about them, and don't look at the blurb or anything like that, and then read them in a reading vlog and just read books based off their cover, because the amount of books that had an amazing cover in there were just wow. I think I'm gonna continue this vlog on tomorrow a little bit, so I'll see you guys in the morning. It's the next day now. The camera is actually shaking. Okay, it's fine. It's the next day now. I'm about to go to the gym. We're gonna just do a chill gym day because I actually cannot be bothered to do anything that's not chill. The sun is honestly ruining this clip. It's ruining my clip. But we're going to do a chill gym session. I have been listening to an audiobook recently, which I thought I would tell you guys about. So I've been really enjoying it. I am typically not someone who loves an audiobook. I feel like I just can't get into them. Like, I can't sit and read them and actually absorb the story. I always get distracted. But this one has actually been capturing my attention, and it is Tom Lake by Anne Patchett. And it is narrated by Meryl Streep, which might be one of the reasons that I am listening to it and really being absorbed into the story, because I do think she's such a good storyteller. It is basically about a woman telling the story of her life to her 3 daughters during COVID. They're all on lockdown on their family cherry tree farm, and yeah, she's just telling them about her like glamorous days as a 20-year-old, and like she was with a movie star and all these kind of things, and the daughters are also navigating girlhood and their own lives and motherhood, and it's just like a really heartwarming in a way book, because we're seeing how people are just coming together in a hard time, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm gonna listen to that on the way to the gym. I've got 3 hours and 13 minutes left, so I should get that finished pretty soon. And today I'm pretty much just gonna edit. I'm going to read. I am filming a reading vlog today. Today's day 1 of a reading vlog that is going to come out after this one. So stay tuned for that. And I'll take you guys along with me for my morning, I guess. It's probably going to be pretty boring. Spoiler alert. I've been watching Bridgerton recently. I've been re-watching it because the season 4, I think, teaser just got released, and I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. This is my show. This is my Super Bowl. I just love Bridgerton. I'm on season 2, episode 8. So we're on Anthony and Kate's season, and I love that season the most. That's personally my favourite season. Something about it, I just, it's gonna do it for me every time. I think my least favourite season is, I actually don't know. I fear I don't have a least favourite season. I love them all. Something about like that time period, I just really feel like I belong. I don't know what it is, but like the music and the dresses, oh, it's just, I love it. The music in particular, I really want to see if there's like a Bridgerton vinyl that has a collection of all the Bridgerton songs from all the seasons on it, because I feel like that would be like such a good vinyl to have and like put on my record player when I'm cleaning, or you know, just do anything like that, like to have that as your soundtrack, because some of these songs in Bridgerton are genuinely so beautiful. So that's what I've been watching. while I've just been getting showered and ready, and now I'm going to make a coffee. But I thought I would show you the coffee that I've been using recently because they're actually really good and they're so easy. We've actually had to part ways with our coffee machine, so I don't have a coffee machine, so I thought, what is the next best thing? What can we do? And I found these in Tesco. These are like coffee concentrate, so literally all you do is add your ice, add your milk into your glass and then pour, well, yeah, you can pour them in, but I actually put them in like a shot glass first and then like measure it out because it's 30ml it says, but I do two 30ml to do it like 2 strength, like double strength. So I have the vanilla one here, and I also have the classic one, which is unsweetened, and this one is obviously sweetened, and they're so good. Honestly, they taste like actual coffee shop coffee. So if you don't have a coffee machine, or you've been wanting to get into iced coffees and you want to go about it in more of an easy way, then I highly recommend these. They're the Nescafe ones. Espresso concentrated for easy iced coffee. Just add to milk and ice 16 servings. I'm going to make one right now and then we'll do a little taste test. I think today I'm feeling iced vanilla. That is going to be my vibe today. Got my coffee. It tastes actually so good. Like, I can't get over how easy that is to make. Also, does anyone else's dogs just like act like an animal in hibernation? This is our sofa and she always lays in this like little back bit of the sofa and she can't get enough of it. I actually forgot to say as well, but earlier I started Kingdom of Ash. I started that at the gym. I wasn't gonna start it yet. I was gonna give myself a little bit of a breather from the series and just sort of like sit with my thoughts on the tandem read, but then I was just like, I need to know what happens next. I'm so in the story now. So I downloaded it on my Kindle and I read, I think like 4 chapters at the gym when I was doing my incline walk, and oh my gosh, this series is so good. Like, it's actually ramping up to new levels now. Like, I can't even describe it. It's like the most intense, high stakes series I have ever read personally. I wouldn't say I'm like that well versed in fantasy at all. In fact, I'm not well versed in fantasy at all. I'm still like finding my feet with the genre and reading sort of the more well-known series. So this for me is like so high stakes, and like, and the last book in particular, obviously no spoilers, we have so many POVs, so many things going on. I personally love in a fantasy book when all the characters sort of like are in different areas of the world and we're seeing like different places at once. Yeah, I love it. I'm really enjoying that. I'm gonna read that, I think, hopefully either, I obviously have other videos to film, so I'm either gonna read it the end of like, I'll either finish it this month or the start of September. Not sure, but I definitely want to read that one very soon because I'm so invested in the story and the characters and the world. I need to know what happens. Also, I definitely, when I heard about the ACOTAR 6 announcement and everyone was saying you have to read all of her books before you can read ACOTAR 6, I definitely thought, let me lock in, let me get my reading glasses on, and I need to lock in and finish all of her books because I can't be left behind when ACOTAR 6 comes out, you know? I can't be watching everyone go to the release parties and buy the book and read the book and I'm still on the tandem read. No, that can't happen. So I have been definitely gearing up and reading more of her books. I'm gonna go on to Crescent City over the second half of the year. I definitely want to potentially finish Crescent City by the end of the year, maybe. They are really thick books though. And I am going into my 3rd year of uni. So maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't, who knows. It's all like fight and talk right now. When I actually have assignments again, and I am also working and reading for other vlogs, like, it's just all gonna be a bit much for me, maybe, but we'll try. So currently I'm gonna go and start reading for a reading vlog that I'm currently filming, so I'm gonna go do that and I'm gonna end this vlog off here. I feel like it was a little bit random to just like carry on vlogging, but I just wanted to chat to you guys a little bit more, you know. And yeah, so I hope that you've enjoyed today's vlog. I definitely enjoyed filming it. I'm so excited to read the books that I bought, and I'm also planning on filming a book haul soon. Not too soon, but like I'm planning on filming a book haul where I buy loads of books that will set me up for autumn winter, so then I don't really have to buy any over autumn winter because I've just got my like autumn winter TBR bought. So I'm definitely gonna film that soon. I'm gonna sort of compile a list of some must read spooky season books, fantasy books, dark academia books, gothic books, like just all of the books that need to be read in October, November, December. That is going to be my vibe. I'm going to make a big TBR. So if you have any recs for that, let me know in the comments. I would love to add them to my list. Particularly books like Anathema by Kerry Lake. That is a fantasy book that I feel is perfect for spooky season. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I really hope to see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.